The incident has generated different reactions. Some Nigerians believe traditional respect demands that elder and people in position of authorities should be addressed properly, while others argue that modern society is moving away from excessive title and rigid social hierarchy. So, where should we draw the line between preserving our culture and embracing modern social values?
Yeah, I'm Coach Uzo Akuneto by name.
Do you think Nigerian culture should still determine how we address people, especially elders and people in position of authorities? Should modern social values change that?
Yeah, our culture determines a lot, so we should still stick to the value of our culture. We should know how the way we address elders is very, very important, especially all these Jay-Z children nowadays, the way they speak, they need to be corrected openly, openly. So our culture we need to carry our culture.
Looking at the Tony Elumelu incident, do you think the young lady crossed a line, or was she simply behaving according to modern workplace culture?
I believe the lady crossed the line because we in Africa, we've got our own culture. By calling him Tony is very, very wrong, because assuming she has used sir or Mr. It could have been respectful and very, very good to her. But for me, I felt she has crossed the line by using that word Tony for his boss. So culture, we grew up Nigeria, we've got culture, and we're expecting her to do the right thing. If you can see, when Tony corrected her, she didn't even show remorse. She just continued what she's saying. She didn't, assuming when Tony corrected her, she now said, "Oh, I'm sorry," and she now continued what she's saying. That could have been another thing entirely. She didn't even show remorse when Tony corrected her.
And lastly, sir, do you think correcting someone about how they address you is enough, or can such correction sometimes become unnecessary humiliation?
Normally, it's good to correct when people is wrong. Correcting is very, very important in our culture. Like what that lady did, immediately Tony corrected him. I felt it's very, very good, so that other Jay-Z's will know what they are doing is wrong. And culture is very, very important, very key thing to we Nigerians. We don't play with culture. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome.
My name is Abib Kolawole.
So, in your own opinion, should traditional Nigerian expectation about respect still guide the way we address older people and senior personalities, or is society becoming modern for that?
Talking about modern is everywhere. Everywhere is actually modern. But respect is something that we can't take off this world. It should be there. In anywhere we are, the way we address people will still be there. We don't need to civilize it or say, okay, because we are in a modern world now, we have to take everybody as one together. There should be a personal respect for each other. Okay, even somebody you are younger than, older than, deserve respect from you. Apart from classifying that modernity is there. That's my opinion. Respect should be there.
Okay. Sir, some people believe calling someone by their first name is not necessarily disrespectful. Do you agree to this?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That calling people by their first name is not disrespectful. It's not our culture. This is Africa. This is Nigeria. We are actually using the culture of other continents. Let's say for the Asian side and West African other side, Asian side, European. They don't believe in respect. They even call their father by name. They call their father Dad, Vic. They call their Frank by name. But this is Africa. We don't believe in that. You have to address people in a very, very respectful way. Not even talking about a man. So man personally, we love respect. We want to be respected, and we have that ego. So you calling me by my name, even the fact that you are even not even on my state, on my standard, calling me by my first name is very, very much disrespectful. So that's my own opinion on that.
Where do you think the boundary should be between demanding respect and allowing younger people to express themselves freely?
Okay, that's what I'm saying. That respect is reciprocal, as it has been said from the onset. That as you younger than me and you older than me, we have to respect each other. And boundaries of respect has its own limit. So far I haven't crossed your boundary by disrespecting you, I deserve respect from you. You deserve respect from me. Talking to him on the case that we are dealing with, that this person is a businessman, a billionaire, and you are having to ask him a question. Calling him by name is very, very much disrespectful. And I'm happy he was able to address him and tell her rather, he addressed her that this thing you did was wrong, which he even respected her in that way. So I guess she has learnt her own lesson already, which he won't respect herself again.
Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome.
My name is Infon Eniunam.
Do you believe our traditional culture should remain the standard for addressing elders and people in authority, even as modern society adopts new ways of communicating?
Yes, I strongly believe in the traditional society, the respect our people brought us up to be imbibed in our today's world, despite how civilized, technology-driven or innovative we are.
Sir, if you were in the young woman's position, would you consider being corrected publicly over the use of first name embarrassing or reasonable?
By me supporting our traditional way of life respect, I shouldn't have even been in our own shoe. But if I'm there, even if I'm corrected in the public, because it is what I did wrong. So,
lastly, sir, could insisting too strongly on titles and hierarchy discourage young Nigerians from freely expressing themselves around influential people?
I don't get you.
Could insisting too strongly on titles and hierarchy discourage young Nigerians from freely expressing themselves around influential people?
I don't believe in strong titles for one to be expressing themselves in the midst of. It doesn't show. Adding a title to one's name or something doesn't make you respect the person or not. So I don't believe in strong titles.
Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome.
Yeah, my name is Joshua.
Should Nigeria continue to place cultural expectation above modern social practices when deciding how we address elders, leaders, and senior professionals?
Well, it's very important that we respect that culture so much, because this country is built with culture, most especially where we are, this part of the country, the Yoruba side. So we believe so much in respect. The culture is so important, very, very important. So we should value it more better than any other thing. We should value it.
So do you think the reaction in this particular incident has become bigger than the original issue?
Yeah, it has become bigger than the original issue, because we Nigerians always look for ways. When new thing comes up like this, we escalate. We escalate it fast. It has become more important than every other issue. Now we forgot about the Osun State election. It is now about respect.
Lastly, sir, should respect be measured mainly by the words or title we use, or should we look more at a person's attitude and behavior?
From that incident that happened, I won't really blame that lady, because that for those that work in the banking sector, that is how they call themselves by names. But in an occasion like that, I believe that lady would have respected herself using sir, even if not Mr. She would have used sir. So we should not leave the part of our culture, but because of the setting of us being in an official setting, things like that, we have to forget culture and use our official setting to call names. So you get it. So it still remains. I don't know if I'm able to answer that question.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, thank you. You're welcome.
My name is Pastor Tunde Phillips.
So where do you personally believe Nigerians should draw the line between preserving traditional respect and accepting modern ways of social interaction?
Yeah, Nigerian respect should be upheld, right? Though we are saying technological age, we are developing, but nevertheless, in Nigeria, as our culture, we must not forget about culture. Culture must not be taken out of Nigerian setting at all.
So what lesson should young Nigerians take from the Tony Elumelu controversy about how to conduct themselves in formal situations?
Well, they should learn to conduct themselves properly, but the fault is with the parents. The way you train up your child is the way they will grow. You understand what I'm saying? If you train them with respect from background, they can never depart from. Personally, even my children that are 2 years older themselves, they dare not call themselves name at home. That respect, I want to uphold it in my family.
And lastly, sir, what lesson should older Nigerians and people in position of authority take from the incident about understanding the changing attitude of younger generation?
They should go for more proper training on the children. The way you train your child is the way it's going to grow with it. So if you disvalue respect, your children will disvalue respect. But if you value respect, your children will value respect.
Thank you very much, sir.
God bless you.
From the responses of Nigerians, one thing is clear: The debate goes far beyond one person's name or one particular incident. It raises a bigger question about the Nigeria we are becoming. Should culture remain the foundation of our social behavior, or should modernization change some of the tradition? Perhaps the answer is not choosing one over the other, but finding a balance where modernization is not destroying respect and culture does not become a reason to suppress individuality. This is Nigeria Speak on Story Reporters News.